Hey all, in this tutorial we are going to learn about creating Pandas data frame. Now if you don't know about Pandas, then you can watch my previous tutorial on Pandas introduction. The link is in the description box. So a data frame is a two-dimensional array with labeled accesses, that is row and column. A data frame is a standard way to store data. It is a tabular data with rows to store the information and column to name the information. In this image, we have row and columns. This is basically a tabular data, and if you want to represent this data into Pandas, then we have to use DataFrame object. Now there are two ways to create DataFrame object: by importing the values from files such as Excel, CSV, JSON, SQL, etc. and then creating the DataFrame based on the imported values, or by passing the values in Python itself to create the data frame. In real time, we use Pandas data frame to load data from CSV, Excel, SQL Server and text files. Then slice and dice that data as per our requirement. Once data is in our required format, then we create reports, charts or graph using matplotlib module. So let's see both the methods one by one. Here I am using Jupyter Notebook. You can use any IDE, whatever you are comfortable with. Now I already have a CSV file with cricket data, and you can see that this is the cricket data where we have player, country, scores column. Now we will create a data frame from this CSV file. For that, read_CSV is a method that will read CSV file into data frame, and you can see that name of my CSV file is complete cricket data, and since it is in the same path as my Jupyter Notebook, so I am going to provide only a file name. But if it was some other folder, then you need to provide full path name of CSV file. Now run this code and it created successfully. Now let's see how to create a data frame from Excel file. This is the same way just like CSV. So here I have this sample data Excel file. Here read_Excel will read the Excel file, and this is the path of Excel file. This sample data Excel file is in the same location as my Jupyter Notebook, and the data is stored in the sheet 1. Now run this and it created successfully. These are the ways to importing values from a file. Now moving forward to the second way, and that is by passing the values in Python itself to create data frame. First, we will try to create a data frame from Python list. This is our sample list and we passed it in the df. Now run this and it created successfully. You can either pass the list directly or you can pass the list like this. Here I have provided the column name as well. Run this code and it created successfully. Now creating a data frame using Python dictionary. We can pass the dictionary as input data to create data frame. So in this dictionary, these are the keys and it represents column in the data frame, and these are my rows values. Now on executing, it created successfully. Here I have created this data frame without index. Now let's create a data frame by dictionary with index. This is my dictionary, and pass this dictionary as an argument and execute it. It created successfully. Now we will try to create a data frame by dictionary of list. These are the list and we have passed these list in the dictionary. Now run this code and we have created data frame successfully. Now we will create data frame with tuple list. You can see that each element in the list is tuple, and tuple is basically a row in data frame. But here we need to provide a column name as well. So run this and it created successfully. So these are few ways to create data frame. There are many others. You can check those in the pandas.io. Here you can see there are so many ways to create data frame. You can find these codes in our blog as well. The link is provided in the description box. Thank you for joining us.